What do you think is the current reality with respect to mental health?
तूफान आएंगे जाएंगे, आप जहाँ हैं वहाँ पे मुस्कुराते हुए खड़े रहें।
A mental health pandemic is blowing out. Okay, more than 7.5 lakh people die by suicide, and every 40 seconds there's a person committing suicide. What do you think is the current reality today in the workspace?
Somewhere in this chaos, we're choosing to dance together.
There is darkness, there is jealousy, there is competition.
सीने में जलन, आंखों में तूफान सा क्यों है? इस शहर में हर शख्स परेशान सा क्यों है?
So, a very good morning, Mohit, and a very warm welcome to this podcast.
Thank you, Jasmine.
So, I'd like to introduce Mohit. Mohit is the President, Human Resources at Hindalco. But more than that, I think he is a human being with a heart of gold. I have worked with him closely at Hindalco on various projects. We also co-facilitated once on the Lego Caravan. And I really saw a leader playing the role of a human being so beautifully, where he actually got down on the stage and shared deep personal stories from his life, truly connected with the audience at the heart level, and actually moved the class from where it was to a space where there was transformation. Yeah. So I'm so glad to have you for this podcast, because this means a lot to me. The topic today being mental health.
Yeah.
So, Mohit, for me, what I see is, the way I'm seeing it is like a mental health pandemic is blowing out. Okay. More than 7.5 lakh people die by suicide, and every 40 seconds there's a person committing suicide. More than 70 million people in India are deeply affected by mental illnesses. And the chief cause of death between 15 to 29 is death by suicide. I'm here today to just, get your thoughts, share your thoughts on this topic, because you have such a rich experience. And the way we are going to do it is a little different. Okay?
Sure. That's what I look forward to.
Yeah, it's not going to be a question answer thing alone. We are going to use Lego serious play, where we are going to bring the Lego blocks and you're going to build a model. There are 4 steps. So I'm going to pose a challenge. You're going to build. You're going to share the story of what you've built. And then we are going to ask some questions. Okay. So the first question for you to build is, what do you think is the current reality with respect to mental health in the corporate space today?
So if you allow me to share it in the way you described it, that is sharing it from Dil se.
Yes.
So I'm from a city called Lucknow.
Yes.
And that place is known for connections.
Yes.
That place is known for gupshup.
Yes.
That place is known for dosti.
Yes.
So when I was there in Lucknow, and we have Muzaffar Ali Sahab also from Lucknow only, and somewhere with him we got the chance to participate in the Sufi festival.
Yes.
Of Lucknow, be part of it in different ways. So it is reminding me a few lines from him only.
Yes.
And that is, सीने में जलन, आंखों में तूफान सा क्यों है? इस शहर में हर शख्स परेशान सा क्यों है?
Yeah, so beautiful.
एक और लाइन है, जब शायरी की बात हो रही है तो, इन उम्र से लंबी सड़कों को मंजिल पे पहुंचते देखा नहीं. So this city of Mumbai, it's running. It's not giving the time for that addebaji, for that dosti, for that gupshup, for no agenda talk, and that is where it is taking a toll. It's a larger issue also, but since we are in Mumbai, so I'm more alive to what's happening over here in the office, at home, in the society around. So this is what I'm seeing, that the pause to be there with myself, pause to be there with my relationships, pause to be there to observe around, to relish the life happening around.
Yes.
Or just rushing in and rushing out. Yeah. Or a pause to not only have perception but also have introception. That is what is happening to me. That pause is getting missed out.
Yeah.
The race for ambition, in the race for, it's good, nothing wrong with that. We have to be ambitious, but what is ambition for? What is that I'm trying to achieve? Yeah. And how do I take setbacks? And how do my purpose anchor me?
Yes.
Yeah. Setbacks are part of life.
Yes.
Is one route the only route to reach where I want to go? Am I clear where I want to go? What do I want to do? Or is it only competitive space, comparison with other? Everybody has their own journey. What's the point of comparing my journey with anybody else actually?
Yes.
Where I'm going to get my strokes from?
Yeah.
What is achievement for me? It's very different from what is achievement for somebody else. I'm talking about everybody over here.
Yes.
So where is the anchoring for me? So if that anchoring is missing, then anybody, anything can shake me.
Yes.
On the other hand, if the anchoring is there, and anchoring will be in the purpose,
Yes.
then तूफान आएंगे जाएंगे, आप जहाँ हैं वहाँ पे मुस्कुराते हुए खड़े रहेंगे, right? So that's my understanding of the mental health over here.
Yes. Thank you, Mohit. Wonderful thoughts, anchoring and purpose, and also competition, and really being rooted. Yeah. So on this note, I'd like to move into the Lego. I'm going to bring it on here. Mohit, I want you to build, what do you think is the current reality today in the workspace with respect to mental health? You can just build, don't think, think with your hands.
Okay.
And then we'll see what comes up.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. If you have any trouble fixing, you can let me know. Yeah, that's fine.
It's my profession to fix things.
That looks like a wonderful, colorful model, Mohit. So would you like to just share what you've built?
Yeah, so if you look at this side, and if you can take the camera close, we can see the expressions on the faces, right? Which is unease, disease, anger, right? They're showing the lot of construction work and traffic and all that going on, the noise of the world around. Sometimes people throwing a stone at you, the psychological noise, the jealousies, or kind of unrealistic expectations. So that is what is the
skeleton here.
okay. So I went by the face of it actually. Yeah, the facial expressions of it.
Yeah.
That is not comfortable with
Not comfortable.
with the self actually, and in the process making the whole space uncomfortable. And this is me actually, right? And if you look at this side, there's a greenery. Yeah, there are small pets, dogs, right? Playful people. Yeah, flowers are there. Yeah, and kind of a vibrance which is there. It's the same space. It's the same space which is getting occupied by so-called negativity. I'm saying so-called negativity because I'll explain why so-called, and the space with the positivity also. And if you look at the direction of the person, that's an individual. In this case, it's me. While all this is happening, but there's a choice that the person has is to stay focused on what is working, what is happening positive in life, the relationships which are working, the environment which is working, the silence which is working, the unconditional love that you get from people and the animals and the nature that is working. And that is where my focus will be. So while if I focus over here, nothing is working actually, right? It's all noise, right? It's all noise. It's all the clutter and it's unease, disease. Over here is calm, peace, same space where I'm getting oriented to. Yeah, that decides my personal choice, my personal mental health. responsibility of my mental health is with me.
And what is all this?
There are people who are, enjoying themselves, who are celebrating themselves, right? Who are working hard with a purpose, enjoying and dancing, yeah, full of energy and vibrance, yeah, uh, looking at new things intellectually over there. So it's a full of elevated intellect, elevated emotionality, elevated appreciation for nature. This is what the flowers and the pets. It's more inclusive, yeah. And facial expressions, if you look at it, they are calmer, happier, playful, joyful. So that is what. And while I'm aware of this part of it, this quiet part of it, I'm oriented towards this part consciously.
So what I'm seeing here is it's one common place, but one place is green and one place is a little dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, and unhappy. I'm just wondering, Mohit, is there a way to integrate this color in this space?
Wow. Wow. Yes, it is.
How can you, if you move the model, what can you do?
Yeah. Yeah. And that's perhaps the solution.
Yeah, how would you do it if you had?
Let me just.
Yeah, you can move the model around a little bit.
Yeah.
You can even move yourself if you wish.
I can change myself.
Yeah.
Not the whole world.
Yeah.
Let me come here, right in the middle, actually. Yeah. Instead of keeping a distant observer position, let me part of the play.
Wow.
Yeah. And let me include them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let them also take a step towards including a healing touch to this part. Yeah. The dog, the greenery, the playfulness. Yeah. Let them invite and let them also go and experience that it's possible to be vibrant. It's possible to be an achiever without being abnormally competitive, right? थोड़ा सा ये जो energy है, this energy, instead of throwing stones, will get aligned towards creating something actually, right? And these frowns, instead of wasting that muscle power of the face, can be utilized for something constructive.
Yes.
Yeah. So this I'm seeing as a little more dance together, little more dance together.
Yeah. If you just stick it will stand.
So I think, yeah, that's wonderful thought, Jasmine, that how do we integrate the bright and not so bright.
So my question to you, Mohit, is making this move from there to here, yeah, and moving this, what would it mean for you in action to do differently?
Yeah. What it means to me, one is that I'm choosing to let go of my position from a distance. Yeah.
Wonderful.
I'm choosing to be part of the play. That is one. What it means for me is also I'm letting go of my judgment that this is dark and that is bright, right? Yeah. And what it means that instead of being a distant observer, I will be part of the dance. Yeah. And make the dance floor come alive.
I feel moved with that line that's saying that I'm going to be part of the dance.
Yeah.
The dance floor is going to come alive. It requires deep courage
Yeah.
to be saying this so easily, Mohit, you know. And I really appreciate your honesty, authenticity, and courage to play, to play like a serious play. Just one thought, one question before we bring this to a close is any personal story that you have with respect, what you have seen as a leader with mental health, something that the audience can learn from, that is true to you, that comes alive, which has something for people to take back.
So there's so many, Jasmine, actually,
Yes.
right? And taking care of mental health at the personal level, at the family level,
Yes.
at the work group level, that is team level, and at the larger system level, that is organization level. All that is the way we take care of the physical health, the way we brush teeth, right, every day. It's similarly, it has to be worked upon every day.
Yes.
So what are those practices? Yeah. So while I'm narrating, I'll be little generic because it will involve me and others.
Yes.
So I don't have the permission
Yes.
on their behalf. They have put their trust while sharing.
Yes.
In general, I can
Yes.
share, right? So now, first to begin with that family. Yeah. Um, I have two daughters. They want to have their own way of living,
Yes.
and once you're doing it, choosing to stay away from the competitive pressures and listening to your own heart to live the way you want to, there will be a pressure, whether it is success or not, whether it is achievement or not, whether I'm going to be materially successful, whether I'll be earning enough, and all those doubts. So in that, how do I pass on that comfort that you live only once? So live the way you want to, being aware of life's demands. But on the other hand, not to compromise on the purpose or the passion, because we live only once. So that's from the family front. And the work group front, or the say office front, there's so many things. Right? It's a competitive space, right? It's an ambitious space. Yeah. It's a space which is looking forward to rewards. It's a place which is looking forward to acknowledgement,
Yes.
validation, right? And this will come from people only.
Yes.
And how it comes or it doesn't come, right? Whether there's a fairness in that, right? Whether there's a meritocracy in that, whether there's a compassion in that, right? So we have, as an organization, we've been working on our culture journey, yeah, where one of the element was that can we be the trusting partners to each other, where what I discussed in the beginning, whether like friends on an adda, we can share कि तू ऐसा क्यों है, right? ऐसा क्यों नहीं हो सकता, right? So that space of trusting partnerships, trusting friendships, how do we create in a space which is competitive, which is competing with same rewards and all. So we attempted something like gift of trust, where we can give this kind of a feedback to each other. We started with a responsible space, that is doing meditation together, meditation of the open heart, where we see ourselves in conversations with our higher self. From dust we come, to dust we go. In between, what do we become, right? And can we take help from others in becoming that? What's the calling from the higher self before we hang our boots, right? And what's the calling? How do we see others in conversations with their higher selves? What is the calling of their higher selves for them to become what they can become in this life? And then sharing that, right? Sharing that is, this is what we see, that you have traveled a journey so far, your strengths, your contributions, the glory that you bring, the comfort that you bring. And this is the wish. This is the wish for you to achieve even more glory, for you to become even more strength, for you to achieve even more love and compassion, right? Sharing that transparently on the table. One person's journey is every person's journey. We are one with all that is. So while it gets shared for one person, it means a lot for the other people also. So somewhere in this chaos, we're choosing to dance together, right? Somewhere in that competition, jealousy, right? All the noise, yeah? We're choosing to have trust, choosing to have joy, choosing to have a playful dance. Yeah, so that is what is transforming the workplace to be more human. Yeah, but on the other hand, all these things are real. So habits also have to be like brushing our teeth every day. So trust is not something that we do in a workshop. Trust is something that we practice on a daily basis, and that goes a long way in creating mental health, which is vibrating for oneself and for the people around. And the more authentic it is, the deeper it is, the deeper the joy, the deeper the playfulness, and the deeper the fun of life. Yeah, so that's it.
Thank you, Mohit. I'm taking back, if I'm going to just, that there is darkness, there is jealousy, there is competition, but choosing to dance together every day, like brushing your teeth, building the muscle of trust, trusting relationships is a choice. And the power comes when there is true authenticity.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I think that's a lesson for us that if we really want to change, we have to choose to dance in the dark spaces with trust and authenticity and try to integrate.
And the purpose anchoring.
And anchoring to the purpose, and also time for gupshup.
Time for gupshup, yeah. और सब दोस्त हैं, चाहे डार्क हो, चाहे गोरे हो, चाहे काले हो, सब दोस्त हैं.
Yes, everyone is a friend.
Yeah.
And everyone teaches you something.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. Thank you for being a part of this, and very grateful to you.
Thank you, Jasmine, for that opportunity. I really enjoyed it.